ahead is the beautiful city of Buffalo, my home city, and city of good neighbors, the Queen City. And the sun is shining right on it right now because the lake effect snow ban that's happening right now is in southern Erie County, which is 3 to 4 towns south from here. And basically 3-4 towns south of here is getting pounded with lake effect snow, about 2 to 3 inches an hour. And out here the sun is shining. Well, that's what it's like in western New York. Usually the city and northward has the sun shining, and the south towns in southern Erie County in New York usually gets hammered with lake effect snow. And basically the temperature is like 14-15 degrees today with a wind chill of about -1. But I'm going to try and go metal detecting because basically it's the only day I have with the temperatures. After this, it's going to be in the 20s and teens at night for at least 10 to 15 days. And once the lake effect snow ban finally gets up here a little bit, whatever snow comes down is going to stick around for at least 15 days because of those temperatures. So that's how tough it is to metal detect out here in January, February, even December. But we kind of lucked out this year because of a relatively warm December and a relatively warm February. But now it's January, about almost halfway through January, and we're finally getting the winter weather we usually get. The temperatures are going to be very cold, so I'm not going to be able to go digging much for the next 2 months, at least, probably 3, maybe even 4, who knows sometimes. It'll last into April, and it's just a real mess out here, but old man winter is here. Anyway, I'm going to get to the site, and I'll get back to you. Look at those clouds, man. That's the band of lake effect snow. Well, folks, I just got a 11:44, 12:44, and then 11:45, 12:45, somewhere around there. Signal at about 4 inches deep. And I popped open the plug, and it does look like it's a silver dime. So if I don't find anything the rest of the hunt, I'll be happy with just a regular silver dime on a day like this. It is cold out here. It is a Rosie 1946. So cool. Glad I was able to get something out of here on a day like this. It's really, really cold. I'm starting to get numb in my toes and my hands, so I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to go. On to the next maybe. Okay, folks, I just dug a 46 signal, about 4 or 5 inches deep, and I just got it out just now. It was right in the side here, and it looks to be a silver quarter. You can see the edge there. Now, where I'm at, there have been quarters dug from Washingtons to Stand-in Liberties to Barbers, even some seeded out of here, so this could be anything. But judging by the depth, it was only down about 4 or 5 inches. I'm going to say it's going to be a Washington. I hope I'm wrong, but we'll see. It is a Washington. Maybe an old one by the looks of it. I'll get back to you on the date. Hey folks, I just had a good older weedy signal, which would be like a mid-30s to high 30s on the conductive scale. Anyway, I just dug down and you can see some grayer soil here, so usually it's a good sign that it's a copper coin. And I just seen a flash right there. I don't know if you can see that. But I'm going to get it out. It looks like a copper coin, like a penny. And it is a penny by the looks of it. And looks pretty darn old. Oh, actually, that's not a penny. That's got a shank on it. It's a flat button. So there's definitely some older history in here. We found things as old as the middle 1800s. Silver coins and relics and all kinds of cool stuff. But cool, I'll definitely take that over a wheat penny. On to the next. Well folks, I just got a 3637 conductive signal, and I just got the clump out of here, and you can see the gray soil. I don't know if you can see that on here. When you start seeing this gray soil where I am, that usually means there's something copper or brass in the hole, usually like a wheat penny or something. But here's the dirt clod that was giving me the signal, and you can see a penny right there, and it should be a wheat penny, and it's got the green patina that I want to see, and it is a wheat penny. It's an older looking one, so I'm going to say like a teens or 20s, maybe 30s wheat penny. Well folks, these are what I like to call the tough signals. I had like a squeaky 1244 one way, and then it wasn't coming in on the other way, but I did get it every so often, and it seemed, halfway decent. But these are what I like to call tough signals. Well, I came through here and got the easy stuff once or twice, about 2 times, and now there's some tough signals left in here. That's what I'm working on. You can see I got a silver dime here. It should be a mark or a rosy. It's a mark. Looks like a 45. We'll keep going. It's getting cold, but we'll keep going. On to the next. Flat button number 2. And I've been passing up some signals thinking they're clad, so you gotta pay more attention now. Well folks, I've been trying for an old nickel all day, and this is all I've come up with, is bits of aluminum and little pieces of crap. But I got a 112 signal about 4 inches deep, and it looks like I do have a nickel, and it should be an old one. Looks like a buffalo. Yeah, there's the buffalo on the back. Buffalo nickel. So cool. Got my old nickel today. On to the next. Well folks, it's quite the day for variety. I just had a mid-30 signal at about 5-6 inches deep, and I just got a Indian head nickel, or Indian head penny. So cool. A lot of different stuff today. On to the next. Well folks, I just got a 1246 signal about 5-6 inches deep, and one way it was 1246, and then the other way I didn't get a signal at all. But it just sounded so good on that one side that I had to take a chance on it. Normally that would be iron for me if I get a high pitch in only one direction and the other direction's nothing. Usually it's iron, but I took a chance on this one because it sounded way too good on that one side. nice and tight little coin signal. So I dug it, and it's a silver dime, and it's in my hand right here. And oh, it looks to be a barber dime. Uh, 1916. Looks like I scratched it too. Yeah, now I don't mind rubbing it. I did scratch it. Or else it was like that. No, I don't think it was like that already. I think I scratched it. No, wait a minute. I didn't scratch that because it's like bent on the one side. I don't know if you guys can see that. This one got hit by a lawnmower. I almost guarantee it. See how it's like misformed? So it's a bummer that it's beaten up looking, but at least I didn't scratch it because I thought I did it first. Alright, on to the next. Hey folks, History Finder here. This is a quick update on my hunt today. I wish I brought the camera with me earlier, but I left it in the glove box. I found a little spot in this park here that might not have been touched, and it might have had quite a bit of activity there back in the day. I'm going to say the 1940s and 1950s. I was finding a lot of wheat pennies, and I went real slow in there, and I found 5 Mercury dimes and a Washington quarter. So it's been a great hunt so far. I'm about halfway through it. I'm eating lunch here in the car. This one area, you know, it's just, you could tell there was a lot of people there back in the day. The ground's really like pressed down, and it's seen a lot of traffic, and it's right in a hard to reach spot. And I was just going right along the side really slow, and I was picking out wheats and Mercury dimes, and I found that Washington quarter, you know, right at the edge. And it's been a good hunt so far. I wish I could have filmed these, but I left the camcorder in the car, so I'll bring it back out for the second half of my hunt, and hopefully I'll find some more stuff to show you guys. Okay folks, I think we have a silver coin here at about 6 inches deep. 245 at 6 inches. 445 at 6 inches, really good numbers. 140 at 6 inches. Actually, it says about 7-8 inches, but I think mainly it's a 6-inch coin. Yeah, there's about 6 inches. 1146. $13.47 could be a quarter. 17.48 and 13.47. All right, we're gonna dig this one up and get back with you. We are right down to it. And as you can see, pinpointer's going off really good, so I'm just about on top of it. I'm going to be very careful with this. In case it's a silver coin, which I think it is. Right there. Tough because these rocks are really close to it. Okay, this should reveal it. It's a clad quarter. A very deep clad quarter. 1967. Well, that certainly sucks. Oh well, on to the next. Hey folks, I just got a 45 conductive signal. about 6-7 inches deep, and I just dug the plug. It was very iffy. I didn't know if it was going to be anything, but it's a nice silver coin signal, and that's what it is. Silver dime. As you can see, it looks like a rosy. So let's get this out of here. Nice and shiny. 1952 it looks like. So cool. On to the next.